Well, hello everyone. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today, you guys, I have some very exciting products to talk to you guys about. We are going to be talking about some very, very popular Chanel products. Some new, some not so new, but all are equally beautiful. So, if that sounds like something that you might be interested in, then all you need to do is just keep on watching. Hello everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day thus far. Today is Sunday. I am off today. Today is the Sunday before Martin Luther King holiday. I am so elated and blessed to be able to be off tomorrow. I know everyone is not, and I just feel like everyone should be off for Martin Luther King's birthday. However, I spent many, many years working on that day. So I know how you feel, but hopefully one day soon you'll be able to have that day off with pay. It is wonderful, and I'm so blessed and grateful to have it off. So yeah, so today, you guys, we're going to be talking about several Chanel products. But before we do, I just want to say, please, if you find any value in the video, I ask that you would please tap that like button. Tap the like button, tap the like button, tap the thumbs up button. And then after you do that, go right ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family on this channel. We do makeup, we do perfume. Every now and then we throw in a little bit of lifestyle. And I know I have not done that yet. I know I always say we throw in a little bit of lifestyle because I do plan on doing that. I'm just trying to grow my channel a little bit more before I start throwing in other things. I'm trying to keep my niche to makeup and perfume for right now. However, I do plan on throwing in some lifestyle very soon. But yeah, so yeah, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. I have some beautiful products to share with you guys today. And the first product we're going to talk about is going to be, let me just show y'all what I have first. So today, you guys, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the Chanel Rouge Noir Confidence. Let's take it out of the packaging. The packaging for this one this year, you guys, is so pretty. I just love the burgundy. It's like a dark burgundy. I'm sorry, y'all. My handprints are all over it because I've been using it and playing with it and swatching it and all the things. Yeah, you guys. So here is the face palette. This one is supposed to be cheeks and eyes. So yeah, this is very nice. The next product, you guys, I wanted to show you guys is going to be the Chanel foundation, the Complexion Touch foundation. This is not a new product. Everybody probably has already heard of it. Even if you don't have it, I know that you have heard of it. And then here's another new product from Chanel. This is the concealer, y'all. I do have the concealer, and I have it in the shade BD41, and I have the foundation in the shade B50. And don't worry, I'll have all of the shades and everything listed in the description box. And so we're gonna have plenty of comparisons, you guys, for our face palette. It's gonna be fun because y'all know how much I love to compare. And then I have two Dior Lip Oils. I have Black Cherry and I have the shade Minty. Hope you guys enjoy all the products that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk about the Chanel Le Beige foundation. This retails for $70. I got mine from Nordstrom. I'm looking at the Chanel website, and on the Chanel website it's $70. As I stated, I have mine in the shade B50. I was kind of reluctant to do B50, but I saw someone, who did I see? I think it was Alicia Archer. She had the shade B50, and I was like, she looked like she needs something lighter than that. So I said, well, if it can wear B50, I know I should wear B50. So I went to Nordstrom, and me and the young lady went back and forth. We were going to get B40. Me and her both decided on B40. But I said, you know what, let me just get B50 for the summer because this foundation costs too much to just have to be buying two of them. You know what I mean? To have a summer and a winter shade, I need something that's going to do it for me for both. So we went with B50. So anyway, here's the B50, and I will give y'all a little bit of information here on it before we get started. And so this is a first of its kind versatile makeup product infused with ultra concentrated micro bubble pigments for fuller coverage and a flawless natural looking finish. It also hydrates the skin for up to 12 hours and offers customizable application to conceal specific areas or apply all over. Oh, this is okay. So you can conceal specific areas or apply all over. So this can be used as a concealer. All right. And so yeah, this is 0.7 fluid ounces. I said I wanted to start talking about skincare a little bit more on this channel, and I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I use for skincare for the over 45 crowd. All right, and these work wonderfully for me. I wanted to share with you guys this one right here, and I'm almost out. I need to get some more. This is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I use this at night after I wash my skin, and I use this before moisturizer, so this is great. This is expensive. It's like $100, but you can get a 20% off discount code if you get it from the Estee Lauder website. And then this one right here, this is the Chanel. This one made me share this with y'all because I was like, let me tell them about this. This right here is great, y'all. This is expensive though. It's the Lift Pro Concentrate Contours. That's the name of it. I know it's a very weird name, but it's just like a serum, and it's great. I love it. I put some on today before I did my makeup, but I mostly use it at night. And it is, I have been really trying to go slow with it because it's expensive, you know, and I got like half left. So I don't use this every night. I use this, you know, sparingly, but it makes a difference. If you can afford to buy it and use it every night, I would highly suggest you do so because it's a great product. And then for moisturizer, I use the Extreme Cream from Ian Beauty. This is a great product. I absolutely love it, and I will be buying it going forward. And so today, you guys, for my skin prep, I have on this right here. This is the Laneige Milky Toner. I love this. I got to get some more. And then y'all know how I am about my Estee Lauder Futurance Aqua Brilliance. I love this for primer. And I also use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Face Base. I think that's the name of it. I use that too. And then for sunscreen, I use the Paula's Choice in SPF 50. This is great. It has some vitamin C in it, and it's great. It's great. I love it. Can't recommend it enough. And then I wanted to also let you guys know another good recommendation for y'all. When it comes to skincare, the two most important things that you can do for your skin, especially if you are over 40, I would say water. Make sure you are drinking enough water. I drink water. That's all I drink is water. Water and coffee. Those are the only two beverages I mostly drink. And then every now and then, you know, I'll treat myself to some iced tea because I do like tea. But sodas, absolutely not. I don't ever drink sodas unless I'm not feeling well. I'll have a ginger ale, just, you know. But yeah, get your sleep, get your rest, get you at least 7 hours of sleep or more if you can. 7 or more. 7 or more. You need 7 hours. I don't care what anybody say. You need 7 or more. All right. And if you're like me, you're over 45, you know, and you're having trouble sleeping at night due to whatever, you're going through menopause, perimenopause, hot flashes, whatever it is. If you're having trouble sleeping at night, or if you're just a person that just, you know, having some anxiety or whatever, let me tell you what helped me. Magnesium. Magnesium is so good for sleep. It's good for your skin. It's good for your immune system. It's just good. And the one that I recommend, because they have all different kinds of magnesium. The one that I recommend is the high absorption magnesium glycinate, whatever. I will link it in the description. I get mine from Amazon. I've been taking it. It helps me to fall asleep so easily. I don't have no problems falling asleep at night. And I love it. Okay? All right. So that's my little spiel on the skincare. Let's get into the makeup. All right. I've already told y'all I have the shade B50. So this product right here, you guys, I'm going to just put a little bit right here. That's how much I start out with. And you see it has the little beads. I'm going to scoot up to y'all a little bit. Oh, as you can see, it has these little beads, right? So you want to take it and put it on your skin. You try to break your beads up first. So this is what I'm going to put on this side of my face. right? And this is so moisturizing, y'all. I am in love with it. It's a great product. And I could have easily done B40, but I wanted to, as I was saying, get one that will do well for me, not only in the winter, but in the summer too. I'm looking for my sponge, y'all. So I don't know where my sponge is, but this is my brush from Crystal Lee Cosmetics. I have been finding that this is really, 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 really good for me. And I love it. What did I do with my sponge? I know I brought my sponge over here. I'm gonna have to get up and get it, because I just don't feel comfortable, y'all, without my sponge. Now, do y'all see that? I wanted to show y'all the difference. This is the side with, this is the side without. Let me go get my sponge. I just can't use foundation without a sponge. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, y'all, so y'all see this brush. I really can't tell y'all how much I love this brush enough. This is the Crystal Lee brush, and this is the Crystal Lee K21 brush. And if I was a brush person, I would be using this one, the K21 Crystal Lee. Her brushes for liquids and creams, to me, are the best ones that I have ever used in my life. Ever. Okay. All right, let's do the other side. I'm gonna use the same amount. What did I use? Like 2 little pumps. Okay. And I'm not just pumping it all the way down. So, y'all, really what I was using is kind of like a half pump. Yeah, let me make sure. Y'all make sure y'all break these beads up too when y'all put it on. I think I need a tap more. So tap. They have another one that's similar to this that is supposed to be less less pigmented. It's supposed to have you know, be just less pigmented and more so just to even your skin tone out. This one has more coverage, and so that's why I wanted to go ahead and get this one. But for days when I'm just running out the house and just, you know, running to the y'all see how pretty this is? Wait till I show y'all this concealer. Y'all gonna really flip out. Y'all get ready to flip out when I show y'all this concealer, because the concealer is the best concealer that I've ever used in my entire life. And I mean that. Because y'all know my #1 concealer was the, oh, let me say this right here too before I forget. I had intended on getting the BD41, because in Chanel, the BD shades are the ones that are golden. My skin tone is mostly golden. But they didn't have BD 41 or 51. So that's why I went with the B50. So BD41 would probably be more ideal than anything. But I couldn't find it, so I went with B50. And I like the way this looks. To me, this looks good on my skin tone. I like it, and it's a neutral shade. My top concealer, y'all already know, was the Estee Lauder concealer. To me, this one is a little bit more, what's the word that I'm looking for? Hydrating. But it still sets and all that stuff like the Estee Lauder. You still don't really need any powder for it. You know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, this is the newest concealer that Chanel has. I believe they have other concealers, but this is the newest one. The name of this one is the Ultra Latent Concealer. And let's see here. Give me just a moment. Yeah, this is the newest one. And this one retails for $53 on the Chanel website. And As I stated, mine is in the shade BD. I did get BD for this one. BD 31. Is it 31? BD 41. This one is in the shade BD 41. It says a high performance waterproof concealer that delivers up to 12 hours of wear and hydration for a flawless result and an illuminated eye area. Makeup stays put and the complexion remains comfortable throughout the day. That is not a lie. All right, and it says a radiance activating mineral complex awakens the appearance of dull complexions and leaves skin looking rested. Oh my God, y'all, this is so true. When y'all get ready to see, I'm getting ready to show y'all. I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of information because I'm trying to start giving y'all more information. I know sometimes I just go right in and don't give y'all any information. This is 0.29 ounces. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get this on the eyes, y'all. It does not take much. And I'm just gonna go right here where I have darkness. That's all you need. Now, I'm going to use my Crystal Leaf brush, this is the K18 Crystal Leaf brush. And this is perfect because it goes right here. And really, you don't need as much as I did. I'm just doing this for y'all to show y'all, you know, for demonstration purposes. But you don't need a lot of this. Now, this is brightening on me. This is the BD 41 shade. And you probably could use this and nothing else. Like, you probably can use this like in the summertime. If you maybe get one that is your shade. You could just dot this probably a few places and use it for foundation, y'all. Seriously. It's so pretty. It's gorgeous. And I'm in love with it. I wanted to get one more that is kind of like closer to my skin tone. To me, this one is like a shade lighter. So I probably need to get BD 51 for the summer as a, you know, just to have something that's closer to my skin tone. So there is the concealer. And it's just flawless, y'all. Flawless. So I would say both of these are kind of like special occasion products. I mean, I would not waste these two on just, you know, every day going to the grocery store. Or every day going to the store. No, 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 and no. These are special occasion products. When I tell you this stuff right here, I had it on yesterday and I'll insert a picture. It stayed on all day. I went to the zoo yesterday because they had Illuminates here in Atlanta at the Atlanta Zoo. I went there. After that, we went to the Mellow Mushroom and ate pizza. All throughout all of that, my skin was looking flawless. Flawless. I didn't even wear this. I just wore the concealer. I did have on the foundation, but I'm trying to remember what foundation did I have. Oh, you know which one I wore? What foundation I wore? I wore the Merit foundation stick yesterday. That's what I had on, and it was beautiful. I love it. I need to start using it more often. I keep that in my makeup bag just in case I need to do some touch-ups or something like that during the day. And also, y'all, I wanted to tell y'all that foundation, it came with this little brush. And I don't like it. I do not like this brush. I mean, they could have kept it. I mean, thank you. I'm glad. They don't get me wrong. They should have included something as much as it costs. But, you know, thank you. But I'm good. I'm good. All right. So, yeah, y'all. So, here is the concealer and the Complexion Touch Foundation. So this is the Rouge Noir Confidence, y'all, and this is our eyeshadow and blush palette. And let me give y'all a little bit more information. This one retails for $95. It's actually sold out now here on the Chanel website. But I believe, and I'll check that in just one moment, I believe you can get it from Nordstrom still. And this is an exclusive creation, oversized palette that contains 4 powder hues, eyeshadow and blush shades that unveil the endless dimensions of Rouge Noir. The house's iconic color, a magenta, a sienna red, and a pink shimmer, and a pearly white highlighter and a mauve pink. For the first time, the emblematic rounded square case comes in Rouge Noir. I don't know what, I'm not a, Chanel connoisseur, so I don't know what they're talking about when they're saying Rouge Noir, but apparently I've heard them have more Rouge Noir products, but it must be a line of products that they have something. I don't know. I'll check it out in ChatGPT and then I'll put it up here. For those of you who are poor like me and don't know. No, I'm just kidding. No, but for those of you who are kind of ignorant when it comes to, or not ignorant, but who are naive when it comes to all of the Chanel jargon, I will definitely include a definition right here. Okay, so this one right here is the sienna red. This one is the magenta. And this one is the pearly rosy shade. No, I'm sorry. This is the pearly white highlighter. And which one is this beautiful pinky shade? This is mauve pink, I think. Yeah, because this got to be magenta. So this is mauve pink. So let's go ahead and swatch these beautiful, beautiful shades, y'all. So this is the sienna red shade. And it is gorgeous. Let me pull my bracelet down. Okay. That's that sienna red shade. And this is the mauve pink, I think. Ooh, that's kind of light. I ain't crazy about this one. I ain't crazy about this shade right here, y'all. I'm just going to be 100% honest. And I like this one. This one is so pretty to me. I like these two. I love, love, love me a mauve pink, baby. And I just started liking them when, oh, I didn't mean to do that. When Patrick Todd came out with that holiday blush that he came out for Christmas. Ooh, it's so pretty. Let me re-swatch this one because it kind of got a little bit of that pink in it. Okay. And I'm gonna wipe my fingers off, y'all. I'm gonna have to go get my wipes. So let's swatch this highlighter. I'm not crazy about the highlighter because it's kind of like that graphic, kind of like a highlighter light, and but there is the palette, y'all. It's pretty now. It's pretty. So let's go ahead and get it on our face. And I did use several different, I had to figure out what was the good brush for this product, because you do have to have, a certain type of brush because of the way that these shades are formulated. They're kind of tight. And I believe they did them like that because they are supposed to be, used for your cheeks and your eyes. They wanted them to be, I guess, a little bit more buildable. So they're kind of tight in the pan. So I'm gonna use both of these brushes. Both of these are rougher brushes. I recently purchased this one. This is the Soho 05, and it's supposed to be like those calligraphy type of brushes, like, and it's tapered. So it's supposed to be able to be used for blushes that are kind of pigmented, but it'll give you it will apply less pigment, for you. You won't put on so much, and it'll allow you to build it up. This one, on the other hand, is the rougher 24, and this is used for palettes or products like these that are kind of tight in the pan, and it'll let you pick that product up with ease. So let's I want to do the mauve, I'm sorry, pinky mauve and the magenta on the cheeks. And then I'm going to do this shade on the eyes. So let's go ahead and I'm going to start out with this brush, with this one. And you see, this is not giving us enough, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and start up here at the top of our cheeks and then come down. I don't know, y'all, that might be good enough. I was thinking I was gonna have to use my rougher brush, but I'm just kind of rubbing that in. And I keep forgetting, this has a huge mirror, so I don't even know why I'm trying to look over there in my other mirror. Yeah, so this is working for us. Gorgeous. And I've kind of been taking my blush under my eye, like right here. I've been doing that a lot lately, and I've been liking it. I've been kind of liking it, y'all. As I stated, this is buildable, so that's another reason why I wanted to use this brush, because this is exactly what this brush is for. Products that are kind of deep, you know, but you don't want to look like you've been punched in the face, so you're wanting to use a brush that's going to give you a light amount of color while still, you know, giving you a little bit of impact as well. I'm going to use this for this light pink right here. And we're going to just go on the apple of the cheek with that. Okay, so that's cute to me. I like that. I like that. Let's do the other side. And I'm going to do the same thing. Going into the magenta shade. And I kind of grabbed a lot that time, so let's wipe that off. And let's go from the top to the bottom of our cheek. And again, I want to, you know, add some here to the top of my cheeks. I like that. Going back into that same pink shade. Okay, this is a nice winter pinky palette. Okay, same deal. Taking our rougher 024, going into that pinky mauve shade, and just tapping it on the apples of our cheeks. A little bit more on this side. That's pretty. That is pretty, y'all. That is pretty. That's pretty. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my concealer brush, since it has a little bit of the concealer residue on it, and I'm going to go around the edges here. I'm trying not to put on any powder. I could just put on some powder, and that will, you know, kind of help to blend out that in. But because I want y'all to see how this concealer performs, I'm not going to put on any powder today. And really, to be 100% honest with you, you really don't need no powder with this concealer. It is just like, well, it's not just like the Estee Lauder, because the formula is completely different. The Chanel is definitely 100% more hydrating, which I do like. However, sometimes when you use hydrating concealers, it does cause a lot of creasing. And with this one, it's hydrating, but it's not giving me a lot of creasing. It's not. Now, with the Estee Lauder, it does set. It sets. You don't have to use any powder with that at all. I'm going to go into this shade right here. This is the holographic shade, highlighter shade. And I'm just going to start up here. Ooh, gorgeous. I don't like to bring my highlighter too far down on my face. I kind of like to keep it up high. Okay, and let's do the same thing to the other side. This one is not really giving me a lot of dazzle and glitz. It's not that kind of highlighter to me. It's a little bit more powdery than I like or that I prefer. But, you know, it's all right. It's all right. Nothing extra. You know, I ain't crazy about it. I'm not crazy about it. You know, I'll keep it 100 with y'all when it comes to this makeup, you know, because ain't nobody giving me nothing, okay? I am paying for this makeup. And even if they were giving it to me, I'm still going to tell y'all the truth. Because guess what? If they do give me whatever they want, if they do send me products, and they decide, well, she's, you know, telling the truth about it, I don't want to do business with y'all anyway because y'all don't have no integrity. I would never do business with somebody who would pay me to lie about a product. No. If you give me something, just know that I'm going to give my 100% honest opinion about it. All right, y'all. So I just thought about it. I forgot to put on a little bit of bronzer. You know, y'all know I'm a bronzer girl. I have to put on a little bit of bronzer. So I'm going to take, again, one of my Crystal Lee brushes and apply it. This is the brush that I use from Crystal Lee for bronzer. This is the oh my God, I think that's K32. And I'm just going to tap it in there and put a little bit on. Y'all know I have to put a little bit of bronzer on. Okay. Oh, I love this bronzer. I have been really, really playing with this bronzer a lot. And it is gorgeous. I'm not going to put on too much bronzer today because it's all about the blush palette. However, we want to do a full face. So, cannot do a full face without bronzer. I'm going to set that with the Armani, which is another product that I have been playing with a lot. And I'm just going to put a little bit on to set that Chanel bronzer again. Oh, by the way, this is the Chanel bronzer in 395. It's been out for a long time. It's not a new product. It's not the reformulated one. It's the original one that they came out with. So, all right, you guys. So let's use that last shade, which is the Sienna Red. I wanted to use that on my eyes. As a liner. I think it's just gorgeous. And so I'm going to use, I have 3 pencil brushes here to choose from. I think I'm going to use the rougher. I think I'm going to use this one. This is the rougher 03. And let's go into the Sienna Red shade, right? And I'm going to just use it as, do I want to put on some liner first? I think I want to put a little bit of black liner in the waterline. This is the, this needs to be sharpened. Okay, y'all, I think I want to use my Victoria Beckham liner in the waterline here. I really don't want to use a black. It's hard for me to use a black liner, y'all, because I am just so afraid that I don't want it to look too harsh. Sometimes black can look so harsh to me. I'm just going to use my sponge. No, I'm going to use this brush here. Just need a little something in the waterline. And this is the Victoria Beckham. This is the Victoria Beckham in Cocoa, y'all. One of my favorite brown liners. I mean, it's gorgeous. So now, let's use the Sienna Red as a graphic, kind of like a graphic liner deal. Ooh. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of what I'm trying to accomplish. I said trying. I didn't say I was gonna do it. But I will put forth a great amount of effort. I will do that. Don't know if I'm going to achieve it, but I'm going to try. Okay? So it looks like they did a wing. All right, y'all, I had to go get my detail brush. And I'm going to take a little bit of this concealer. And clean it up. I'm going to take this little brush right here and blend that out. Okay. And I'm just gonna, yeah, make that like a wing, you know? Cause I tried it on my cheeks. I wasn't really crazy about it, but it looks better to me used as a wing. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do lips and comparisons. All right, you guys, so I have completed the little eye look that I did. And using the shade Sienna, the redder looking shade in here. This is the shade. And I think it's really pretty. You know what? I'm gonna try again and put a little bit on my cheeks because I just wanna see. I'm gonna put a little bit on this side of the brush. Let's just see what we got. Let's just see, because this one to me has a little bit of warmth in it. And I'm feeling like really, really cool tone right now. Y'all know my complexion is warm. So, you know, cool tones to me sometimes they don't give me that, ooh, I like it does not give me that. Cool tones don't give me that. Warm tones do. Now, the pinky mauve I do love, but this pinky mauve that's in here, to me, it's kind of lean and cool. Or when I put this on top, to me, it made this look a little bit cooler. So I'm going to add a little bit of this into the mix. The Sienna. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, let's wake things up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just barely tapping my brush on my cheeks. Let's do the same thing to the other side. I also feel like this is going to tie our eyes and our cheeks together. So this is I like this brush because this is perfect for what I'm doing. I don't want to add too much, you know? Perfect. That looks good. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to use a little bit of the Gucci. This is like a MAC Fix Plus. I keep telling y'all. This is this, but they're not dupes. This is much, 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 much more to me hydrating than the MAC Fix Plus. So you don't need as much. So don't go crazy spraying it. Because you can see the oil in there. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I can see the oil floating right there at the top. So it has quite a bit of oil in here. So make sure you shake it up. Another alternative to this would be this. This is $14. So you can get this from Amazon. I think I have it linked. I try to always link it. I'm not sure if I have it linked. I know I have it linked to at least one of my videos, but if I don't have it linked, I will link it. Let's go ahead and spray. And again, make sure you have it shook. Make sure you shake it. Is it shooken or shaken? Make sure you have shaken it up. All right, or shook it up rather. What's the spray nozzle there? And you don't need to spray a lot because look at this. See that? All right, you guys. So let's keep the party going. And what we're gonna do next, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all my lip products, and then we're gonna get into some comparisons. This is gonna be a fairly long video. It's okay. I hope y'all have time. Get you a drink, get your snack, you know, make yourself comfortable so that you can enjoy the video. I'm just kind of taking off a little bit of that Vaseline because we are going to use a lip liner. So the first one I'm going to show y'all, I think I'm going to show y'all the Minty first, and then end the video with the Black Cherry since it is a little bit closer to what we're doing. Should I use the Minty? Let's end the video with the Minty because we don't want too much of I don't want my look to be too deep because I got to go somewhere after this. Let me give y'all a little bit of information on the Dior Lip Oil. They're called Dior Lip Glow Oil Hydrating High Shine Gloss. They retail for $42. There are 17 shades of this. Sephora has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so they have all 17 shades on Sephora as well. Of course, you can go to the Dior website and purchase these if you would like to. And so this is an ultra glossy lip oil that makes lips look plump. So it does have plumping in it with an instant mirror shine gloss effect. Now available in, well, Sephora has 16 shades, so they're missing a shade. I have to look and see which one it is. And then there are 3 shiny finishes. So it says 16 shades and 3 shiny finishes. Okay, so they have, looks like a shimmer finish, a sheer finish, and a high shine finish. So I have the Minty one, which is the shimmer finish, and then the Black Cherry, I believe, what's this? Is this Black Cherry? Okay, so Black Cherry, 104 Black Cherry, it says glaze finish or high shine finish. You can call it either or, I guess. Well, they have glaze finish. So a few of these, they have different things. Like I saw something that says a juicy finish. Okay, so the sheer finish says juicy finish. I want to get this pink one. It's called 001 Pink. I think I want to get that. Or raspberry, one of the two. Probably the pink one though. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and try on the Black Cherry. These are 0.2 ounces. Or 6 milliliters. They don't give you much, China. They don't give you much in here. It's not worth the money. It's really not worth the money, y'all. Let me tell you who have the best lip oils to me. Clarins. Clarins have the best lip oil. Now, this is according to the old Dior formula. The new formula may be different. I don't know. But from what I have experienced, Clarins have the best lip oil formula. Clarins have the best lip oil formula, but Dior have the best lip shades. They have more shades. So let's go ahead and put this on our lips. So it's pretty now. So I think this is very juicy and hydrating. Shades like this, even though this is a lip gloss, is very opaque. So shades like this, to me, you would need to have on a more dialed down cheek, or either nothing at all on your cheeks. I'll show you a picture of me yesterday. I didn't have any cheek products on it. To me, this looks better when you are not wearing anything but just maybe a little bit of bronzer, a little bit. And I could see maybe if you want to do like a black wing, that would be nice. Because this is a very deep shade, but it's pretty though. It's pretty nonetheless. And I don't feel any tingling happening. Yeah, so there's the lip product. So yeah, this is very, very nice. It does not have any tingling, y'all. It does have some plumping, but it's not going to make your lips get like humongous. You know, it has just to me, just enough plumping. It's pretty. Let's go ahead and try the Dior Minty shade. And for this one, you know I gotta use a lip liner. I thought about Night Moth, but Night Moth might be a little bit too deep. I think I want to use Root for Me, since we have on this mauve pink situation going on. And Root for Me is like a kind of like a brown burgundy, you know. Now this is Night Moth, which is classic and one of my favorite shades of all time. This is Night Moth. I don't know, Night Moth might be a little better. Let's try Night Moth. If it don't work, we can always take it off and try Root for Me. Who got somewhere to go? I hope y'all ain't in no hurry. I got somewhere to go, but it's okay. I'm not in a hurry today. It's Sunday. I'm off tomorrow. I'm good. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get this on our lips. I'm trying to apply Night Moth a little light. I don't want it to be too deep. Okay. Let me swatch Black Cherry right quick. And let's go ahead and apply the Minty. And the Minty, y'all, is just nothing but clear with some shimmer, okay? There is a very slight tinge of green in there. I'm not going to go too much into it, onto the Night Moth, because I don't want to change the shade, because that Night Moth is so dark, it'll change the shade of the product that's inside. So let's, okay, so let me give y'all a swatch of this. And y'all can see that the doe foot is, it's just a clear, it's just clear, y'all. Doe foot is very nice on here. But I'm just trying to trying to wipe my lips down some, because I don't like when the lip liner is kind of like, I like my lip liner to kind of be like right directly on the top of the line of my lips. I don't like for it to go outside of that line. Oh, that is so pretty. I can't stop looking. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and I think I wiped off one of these. Okay, that is the, I think that's the sienna. Oh, I wiped off the highlighter in here. So once again, let's go ahead and take a look at the Rouge Noir Confidence. That's the name of this one. We're going to compare it to last year's. I'm going to compare it to last year's face palette from Chanel. Now, this one, I was in love with it, y'all. But just to be 100% honest with y'all, I haven't even really used it like that. But don't get me wrong, I'm going to use it. I just have not used it. I mean, listen, let me tell y'all something. Don't feel like you're in a hurry to use your makeup. Don't feel like, oh my God, if you're a collector like me, you know you're going to get around to using it. That doesn't mean that you need to throw it away or any of that. You just hold on to your stuff and use it when you want to use it. Now, look at this one from last year. I mean, this is just, oh my God. Now, as you can see, this one is black with the gold C's on it. And they stepped it up a notch this year. And made the packaging like a deep wine color burgundy. But both of these are so pretty to me. I didn't get the one the year before. I didn't. I wasn't really even into makeup. Like, I was doing makeup, you know, doing a little makeup, but I wasn't just into it. On my channel, I hadn't started my channel back up yet, but so yeah, which one y'all like the best? I think I like this one the best, even though this one is deeper, and probably this one may be a little, well, you know what, I'm not gonna say this is better for my skin tone, because this one, to me, the shades are a little bit warmer. You got that warm shade right there. This pink is kind of warm, you know. This purple is cool, but you know, I could use it as an eyeshadow. But I just love it. I love this one. This one is so pretty to me. So I have to say, be 100% honest, I like this one better than this one. But I do like this one too. So let's go ahead and compare. I have to put this shade back up here because I wiped it off by mistake. So I'm going to, and the name of this one was last year. The name of the last year's holiday face palette was Enchanted Night. And so let's go ahead and swatch it, y'all. I'm going to first start out with this beautiful pink. And this is, if you're talking about a pink, this is a pink, baby. That's a pink for you. And then we're going to swatch the purple right next to it. This beautiful purple. And then I'm going to swatch this beautiful silver, which is gorgeous. And these shades, to me, especially that silver, is definitely for you a great inner corner highlight shade. See, in the other one, I guess that holographic shade was supposed to be more so for a highlighter. And this one, to me, there's no highlighter in here, because neither one of these. I guess if you're a deep complexion, you probably can use this one as a highlighter, but I definitely would not use that as a highlighter, but it's gorgeous. This is such a beautiful palette, y'all. I love it. I need to use it more. I really, really do. That's going to be one of my makeup resolutions, is to start to use the makeup that I already have more. Okay? That don't mean I ain't going to buy no new makeup, though. Okay? Call me what you want. Y'all, I said what I said, okay? I love makeup now. I'm just going to put a little bit on my inner corner of that holographic shade. Here in that new holiday palette. Doesn't give me much, but nonetheless. All right, I want to show y'all two more of the Chanel face palettes before we move on to some other comparisons. Here is one from, I believe, last summer, something like that. I love these. These are my favorite out of all of them. Out of all of the face palettes that I have from Chanel, I love these the most. This is the light one, and then I also have, this is the light coral one. And this is the blush, the bronzer, and this is, I believe, a highlighter. And then this is the medium one. Beautiful. I do not move these around because these are very delicate, and if you drop it, it will break. And so I keep these put up in a very, very safe place. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and start our comparisons. The first comparison that I'm going to show you guys is going to be the Patrick Ta on holiday. All right, so we're gonna swatch it on the other hand, the other arm rather. So that's Patrick Ta, right? Now look at the Chanel right next to it. Now the Chanel is a lot more tighter in the pan, as you can see. So that's a second swatch. I swatched that twice. So I can get it to the same opacity. I'm going to swatch the, let's put another swatch of the Patrick Ta next to it. So yeah, so you see how much darker the Chanel looks than the Patrick? Isn't that something? And let's take a look at the Charlotte, darling. Charlotte have a shade in her face palette. Oh, that remind me of the Chanel one. Let's hold it up. I'm talking about this one right here. And let's hold them up next to each other. The Chanel looks brighter. Let me wipe my fingers off. Okay, the Chanel definitely looks brighter. Okay, that's Charlotte. Now this is the Chanel right here. So these pinky mauve shades have been very, very popular this year and last year too. So that is the Chanel. And if you look at it, this looks lighter. So the Patrick and the Chanel are closer to me in tone. But all are pretty. All are beautiful. All are beautiful. I don't have anything that's close to this shade. I'm trying to think. I don't think I do. And I'm sure I would think of it after I finish filming the video if I do. But right off, I can't think of anything that is the same shade as that I have in my collection. All right, y'all. So I told y'all that I was going to think of a shade that would possibly compare to this one when I got finished filming, and I did. And it is this shade right here that is in the Charlotte Tilbury face palette. And as you can see, I've swatched them. That is the Chanel on the left and the Charlotte on the right. And there are the shades built up. That's the Chanel on the left and the Charlotte on the right. So the Charlotte is a little bit lighter, but both of them are beautiful. All right, just wanted to show y'all that comparison while it was on my mind. But yeah, y'all, I think this is all I have for you guys today. I really enjoyed filming this video, going over the products, showing y'all all the comparisons, swatching the lip glosses. Like, this is what I live for, and I just love it. And I want to say something before I go. Oh, let me show y'all something right quick before I go into that spiel. If you like, this is a perfume from Rayhan or Rohan, something like that. This is one of those Arabian perfumes. If you like a Trap Reed by Louis Vuitton, this is I won't say a dupe. I promised myself I was gonna stop saying dupe. This is an alternative to that, and much more affordable alternative to the Trap Reed. And y'all, it smells so good, and it's one of them perfumes that the longer it sits, the better it get. And I have been letting it macerate, and let me tell you, I can't stop wearing it. It smells so good, y'all. I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. I'm going to link it in the description for those of you who like perfume, and if you like the Trap Reed from Louis Vuitton, which is $350, I believe. This right here is, I believe, like $49. This is like a 94% alternative to the Trap Reed. Just wanted to throw that out. Now, moving on to what I was getting ready to say. I just wanted to tell y'all, some of my subscribers who always are motivating me, saying things like, keep going, sister. You gonna, keep going, telling me to keep going no matter what, keep going no matter what, keep going no matter. I want to tell y'all thank you. Thank you so much for the motivation. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me, to those of y'all who do that, because this YouTube journey, it's not easy, y'all. It's not easy, but I am a very resilient person, and I believe that, and I've always believed this: if someone else can do something, if they can do it, I can do it. If it happened for them, it'll happen for me. If God gave that to them, if God blessed them in that way, He'll bless me in that way too. My time is coming, and I just wanted to tell y'all thank you. Thank y'all so much for that motivation. You just don't know what it means to me. All right, and I'm not gonna say anything else about it because, as you can see, I'm getting a little emotional. All right, but yeah, thank y'all again. Thank y'all, and thank y'all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like button. That is what's going to help me get discovered by other like-minded individuals who love makeup just as much as we do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and join the community. You're going to love it here. We do makeup, we do perfume, and we do lifestyle every now and then. And I wanted to ask y'all too, if y'all have this palette, tell me what you think about it. If you like if you have the Chanel, if you have this new Chanel, or if you have any of the products that we talked about today, let me know what you think about them, especially this one and that concealer. I want to know what you guys think, if you have it, and how's it going for you, what you think about it. All right, I want to thank y'all again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.